Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Gyasi.
And I'm Jaja.
Look at that, guys. We're officially a crew again. A crew of everyone with similar sounding names except me. Yeah.
I know, Shannon, you messing it up.
I know. So Gyasi's back. He wasn't here last week. And then Jaja's here again. And then James is here. And then it's just me, Shannon.
Full house, yeah.
Right. Full house today. I like it.
Yeah, full house today. And hopefully it's
Reminded me of the old days.
No, it is, right? It's so cool.
Yeah.
Sorry if I sound bad on audio today, guys. My microphone is having problems. I don't know what's wrong with it, but something is wrong with it. So hopefully I get that fixed for next week. Anyway, what have you guys been up to?
I'll start.
Yeah, you go ahead, Joss. You haven't been here. You start.
Yeah. Let's see. I just finished watching. I've been watching Barry on HBO, HBO Max. That show was pretty good. Me and Jazz watched that. Let's see, what other like nerdy things have I been doing? Mostly just the same old playing Overwatch. The most toxic game ever, as maybe we'll talk about later.
Right.
And yeah, I think that's about it for me. Oh, playing some Monster Hunter on the Switch. That's about it.
Is Overwatch?
Which one? The newest one? Or
Yeah, the newest one, like stories. Yeah,
got it.
it's like a Pokemon-ish type game.
Do you like that one better than the one that they just came out with? I forget the name.
Oh, Rise. Yeah, they're both pretty good, but like this one is like more like I guess like more of like a Pokemon based, like turn-based. So I'm like, I like my turn-based games. I'm Shannon.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty good. You should check it out if you like them.
Yeah,
games.
I'm still the only one without a Switch, man. I can't believe it.
Yeah, you gotta get one, Jaja.
I was talking about getting a Switch a while ago, but
you should.
that dream kind of faded.
Is Overwatch made by Activision? Is that
Yep,
right?
Activision.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. So
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Okay. Jaja, yeah, you do have to get a Switch, man.
Yes, I do.
If you do get one, are you gonna get the new one, or are you gonna get like the Switch Lite?
I gotta see what the new one looks like. I don't even know what it looks like.
You get a Switch Lite. You should definitely get the Switch Lite.
Well, you don't know. You have to see what his preference is.
True.
Are you like would you play it like docked, like to the TV, or would you play it more handheld?
I would like to have the option to play it docked, but I feel like I would play handheld mostly.
Yeah.
Because I play games on my phone. And that's handheld.
Yeah.
Everyone
bought the Razer.
Option to dock.
I remember one of the past episodes you were talking about like if you had a controller for your phone, you'd play the games more. I bought the Razer Kishi, and it's like an Xbox controller for your phone. You click it on, and it makes it like it's almost like a Switch.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they have a couple things like that. That is what I was talking about. That's the only way I would play on my phone, is if I had. So, does it work well?
Yeah, it works actually. It works great. Like, you don't really feel the delay when you press the button, and it can charge your phone at the same time. The sound. I mean, the only thing is that it blocks the headphone jack, but a lot of people use wireless headphones, so that would be the way to go. But the controllers all automatically map to like the Xbox controllers, and they can mimic the. I could play PlayStation games. Like I have emulators on my phone, like PlayStation and GameCube and stuff like that. So it works really good as a controller.
That's awesome. That's cool. Sounds like you're living the life.
Razer Kishi ad here. Sponsor us.
I've never even heard of that. All I see are ads for like the Backbone on my Instagram. I don't know if anyone's
right. There's a lot of different kinds.
Yeah, that's all I see.
But the Xbox like sponsored one, it used to be I don't know if they changed the actual name, but they used the Razer Kishi and just put the Xbox sticker on it and said, this is the official gaming controller for Game Pass, whatever.
Yeah. Cool. Wait, who was going? Well, Gyasi, were you talking about your nerdiest thing?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't tell. Jaja, you want to go next?
I could. I didn't really get to do much. I've been working a lot recently, but I did watch a couple movies.
What'd you watch?
I watched Demon Slayer.
Oh,
nice.
I did. Um, I made the mistake of watching it dubbed.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
You know, like it. I don't mind the Demon Slayer.
It-
I don't think it's
it was probably one of the worst anime experiences I've ever had.
really.
Dang.
Dub.
For such a
Like
beautiful movie.
It ruined it for me because it was so
Well,
bad the dub.
Yeah.
But the animation, I felt like the first season of the anime had better animation than that movie.
Mm.
Really? I like
Like
that.
they
I like
used
the movie.
like when they
animation.
used the CG, it was nasty. It was like and then later in the movie when the final fight, that was the best. That was the best of the animation. But I feel like the first season of Demon Slayer had way better animation.
Mm. That's I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah, maybe did they use a different company or something like to do the animation for the movie? Like,
I'm not sure. I'm just used to like the movie of any show looking so much different and better than the show. It's like it looked almost the same, if not like I mean, it looked almost the same. I would say the first season of Demon Slayer probably had better animation, but if anything, it was on the same level. But I'm just used to it taking the next step. You know what I mean? You know how Dragon Ball Z movies look way different from the cartoon.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Did you? So I also watched the first season of Demon Slayer subbed, but then my boyfriend is watching it dubbed. So when I was listening to him watch it, I mean, I don't hate the dub for Demon Slayer. So I don't know. I don't hate it. It's not terrible.
Well, I didn't watch the first season dubbed, so like I watched the sub. So
so you didn't. Yeah.
Right. But the way the movie sounded, it was just like, what in the world? Like this is why we don't watch dubs. Like,
was it
James, you watch the subs, right?
Yeah, I watch the sub.
Okay, good.
Did
it's
you
probably
hear about
way better to watch that way.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Demon Slayer studio? Like they was like doing like tax evasion or something like that. Like,
oh God.
maybe that's why they try to penny pinch out here on the animation. I don't know.
Aren't they like the highest grossing anime movie now? Like
yeah,
for real.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But I think they paid the money that they owed in taxes though. I remember reading an article about it.
Wow.
Okay, so after watching that, I was really disappointed with the movie. So I'm like, let me put on another movie to see if that can, make up for that. And I chose Space Jam 2. Did any of y'all see that movie?
I saw it. Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't see it yet, but I don't think that was the movie you should have chosen to make up for
it.
Right.
I got even madder. I cut it off halfway. I couldn't get through the whole movie.
Was it that bad? Was that corny?
I don't know if it was bad or I just wasn't in the mood for it. Or like, yeah. I don't know. I got to give it another shot, but like I probably wasn't in the mood for it.
Yeah.
No, I heard from a lot of people that it was corny. So.
It was.
Like the beginning was really bad, but then when it got animated, it got better. But then I cut it off in the middle of the animation. It was just, it was a lot of Looney Tune antics mixed with the story. Like it was just the same story as Space Jam 1. He has to play basketball, and like they're showing how cartoons can't die. So we're gonna do all this like wacky stuff.
I feel like they needed some more big name actors in there. They just had Don Cheadle like carrying the whole movie.
Was he carrying the whole movie?
And LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron can't act. That was
nah. Hell no, LeBron's acting was trash. Come on,
but also the thing about this movie, people are acting like MJ can act. MJ couldn't act either, so it's like I wasn't expecting good acting, but
they didn't give him a lot of lines. Like LeBron is like all over this movie. The first quarter of the movie is him talking.
True.
Yeah, LeBron didn't. Sorry, I didn't see it. I was gonna say Michael Jordan didn't have a lot of.
But I didn't finish, so I can't like say totally how I feel about it. I'll give it another shot. We can revisit this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. I don't really know if I plan to see it because enough people
me neither.
said it was bad, so I'm not even gonna waste my time on it. But I wasn't expecting it to be good. It's not. A lot of people think that it's for this generation, but it's really not though. It's literally for the kids. Yeah.
Nah, I feel like they made it for like us, like people who grew up with Looney Tunes, because the kids nowadays don't know who Bugs Bunny is. They don't.
They do.
They have no idea who. No, they don't. I've asked little
it.
kids who's Bugs Bunny. They're like, huh? What? Daffy who?
Yeah.
Elmer what?
When's the last time they had a Looney Tunes show? They don't have no.
Didn't they remake the Looney Tunes show?
For us.
No, I don't think they did. But I think it was because, like our generation grew up thinking that Jordan was the best basketball player. And this new generation thinks that LeBron is the best. So that's why I feel like it's more for them and not us.
You know what was like, okay, so even in the movie when LeBron first got animated and he's seen Bugs, he's like, oh, what's up, Bugs? Like, I haven't seen you in so long, like some nostalgic stuff. And then dang, I lost my train of thought. But there's something else I wanted to say about the movie, but I forgot. Sorry.
Literally.
It'll come back to me.
All right, so is that all you watched?
Yeah, those are my nerdy things.
All right, James, what have you been doing?
I started watching Tokyo Revengers on
okay.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually watched it dubbed just because I wanted to be able to do other stuff in the meantime. So only the first season is dubbed. So second season, I have to watch it sub now. But so far, I like it. It's one of those time travel animes where like something happens, you got to travel back in time and try to make everything right.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was about.
I had no idea what it was about. Like from the previews, it looked like just fighting. I mean, there's fighting, but
I thought
it's
it was
like a time travel based.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, there's like street gangs involved in it. So
okay.
It has all those elements.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. That's not what I
Do you recommend?
Yeah, I recommend it. Because I think it was only 8 episodes for the first season, so it's super quick.
Some people said it was kind of slow. Is it slow? Like
yeah, it is a slow build up.
Okay, cool. How is it a slow build up for only 8 episodes?
So nothing gets resolved after the first season is done. Like the still overarching problem is going on, but it's like action picks up, but it kind of like leaves at a super cliffhanger. So
got it. Okay, cool. Is that it?
Yeah, and some Game Builder Garage. I've been looking at other games that people have been making. People are going insane with Game Builder Garage. Like I made like a chill game, but people are making like Super Mario clones and like Mario Kart clones, Sonic clones. People are super creative out there. So I'm probably going to start watching tutorials and stuff on like how people are making these elaborate games because it's going way beyond the scope of what I thought it was, which is a good thing. So I think Game Builder Garage is a huge W.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask like what kind of games can you build? I thought there was like a cap on how like in depth you can be, but people can make full-on video games. That's cool.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you can use like Nintendo skins or create your own little like skins. So people are making like their own custom characters or characters from the past Nintendo games and stuff like that. So it actually looks really good.
Wow. Jocelyn, you're gonna buy that game? You should. I feel like that's something you would enjoy.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I might. I like stuff like that.
Put your coding.
Yeah, you can flex your programming muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
I seen a video on YouTube. It'd be funny if it came from that game, but like somebody made a Sonic game and they're saying like this is the best Sonic game that's ever been made, and it was like a fan made game, and it looked amazing.
Yeah, it probably was Game Builder Garage.
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna buy that game too. It seems cool. I feel like you could put that on your resume if you're a coder. Like I made this video game. Check it out.
Yeah, if it's really big, probably yeah.
And you can play other people's games on it.
Yeah.
And it might be worth it just to get that alone.
Yep, only $30. So yeah, people were making like
Wario
style. Yeah, Wario style like mini games. So I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
I appreciate that.
That's a cool idea.
So that's cool.
But that's my nerdy things. What are yours, Shannon? Anything this week?
Nope.
No Demon Slayer, huh?
No Demon Slayer.
Did you see the movie? Oh God.
No, I've been doing nothing, guys. You know why? Because I have COVID. There it is.
Oh wow.
So if I
are you feeling all right? Is everything good with you?
I'm feeling a little better now. I was sick. I was sick on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now I'm like starting to feel better. I just have like I just have a stuffy nose. Like it sounds like I have a cold right now, and a cough, but that's it. I was supposed to be traveling in a week and a half, so I was trying really hard not to get COVID. I don't even know how I got it, so it's cool. Just be careful, guys. Because
have you gone to the doctor recently for anything?
No, so I had no. I haven't been like anywhere really, because since I was supposed to be traveling, I was supposed to I stopped going to the gym. I stopped going out like a couple weeks ago just to kind of make sure that I didn't get it before I traveled. But somehow I still got it. I guess that's what happens. That's what happens when you're like overly paranoid about something. It ends up happening to you anyway. So
listen to my story. I got it in May, and I was supposed to come to New York maybe less than a week after I got it.
Mhm.
And I had just went to the doctor. I saw my doctor and my dentist, and I'm like, I swear I got it from like the waiting room in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed. I had to cancel my vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might have to cancel mine too. I'm really upset because I was looking forward to it so much. But yeah, so that's just the
Yeah,
way
I know the
it is out here.
feeling.
With this Delta variant. It's literally everywhere, I guess, in the air. I'm guessing because I really don't know where I got it from.
And that quarantine like drives you nuts. Like not being able to go anywhere. It's like
Yeah, I know.
almost being in a jail cell. It feels like.
But I am gonna be watching stuff now that I'm basically stuck. I'm in quarantine till the first. That's when I can leave my home. So I have time to catch up on a lot of things that I haven't done. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaja, I
Ooh,
feel you about the waiting rooms.
right?
The waiting rooms. I remember I seen a lady sneeze in a magazine and put it back on the table.
Oh my god.
And then the doctor, she like closed it up.
And she was probably there for a COVID test.
Right. So whoever opens page 10, like
Oh man.
that's horrible.
first sneeze in your face.
Yeah. But I'm grateful that I wasn't as sick as I could have been. So I guess I'll credit the vaccine for that. But still angry at the vaccine because I still
You
got
weren't supposed to get it at all. Like,
so whatever. But I'm glad that I'm not like super, super sick and I'm like still functioning. So that's
Man, we
me.
wish you a speedy recovery.
yes, definitely.
Thank you. I feel like I feel better in like the next day or two. I'm like I feel like I passed the worst of it. And I didn't even like have like really bad symptoms. So that's me. So I have no nerdy things because I've been sleeping. But yeah, we can get into some actual things. James, you left out a major detail last week when you were talking to us about Blerdcon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was some other stuff that happened there.
Yeah, so when I first saw this, I was like, oh, maybe James didn't stay for the costume contest because for the cosplay contest because he didn't tell us that a white person won the cosplay contest. Why would he leave that out?
Oh yeah, no, I was in the building. I was
Oh, we
trying to
got-
paint a good light of Blerdcon, no blemishes on it. But there, I mean, yeah, someone that was not a POC ended up winning the costume contest.
But it's not a reflection of Blerdcon, I don't think. It's more a reflection of the judges, right? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if that can be like blamed on the entire convention. So
because I don't think it came from above. Like, make sure a white person wins this. Like,
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
But how do you guys feel about a white person winning the contest? I've seen a lot of mixed thoughts online.
I mean, I feel like because just from what I've seen, like she wasn't the best costume.
Yeah.
There, that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And also, of course, I want to see somebody of color win at Blerdcon.
Like I felt like the same as you. Like I didn't look at the pictures, but if they were the best costume, then I'm fine with them winning. But if they weren't, like if there's like a bunch of costumes that were like better than theirs or on their level, it's like, yeah. It's like when BET said Eminem was the best rapper in the world. It's like that's very debatable, and it's coming from UBT, which is that's like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely wasn't the best cosplay. I mean, her cosplay was good. Apparently, a lot of people were saying it was store-bought, but apparently the judges were saying that it was all handmade and hand-dyed and hand whatever. It was
how you supposed to know that though?
Right. And it was wrinkled.
Unless they asked her. I don't know if they asked that during the
right. But I saw pictures of other people's cosplays and there was definitely better ones. Like especially the girl, I don't know who she was. Somebody tell me, somebody that's more versed in anime. The one that one that had like all the arms.
She's like a mech. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Where's that from? Does anybody know what anime?
I have no idea.
She has a bunch of arms and she's a mech.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can find the picture now because no, I'm not gonna be able to find it.
I actually did see better costumes that weren't even in the cosplay contest.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, they were just walking around in incredible costumes, but some that were actually in the contest, I thought they were better and probably should have won. So the person that took third, Princess Momonoke, maybe. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I think that was the best cosplay there, but I'm not sure if it was store bought or whatever. So I'm not sure what the judges' criteria for what wins is, but apparently the person who won met said criteria. So
you guys have a problem with a white person entering the cosplay contest at Blerdcon in the first place?
No,
I mean, there were.
I'm not.
I think it was like a loophole. So they're like, I mean, technically there weren't rules against like saying only black people can be in
Well,
it.
yeah, you can't really
So
even say that.
yeah. So I mean, I guess it was all fair game that she did enter in the first
I
place.
mean,
But yeah,
the way I look at it is like there's a lot of black organizations that have other races in them. Like they don't say this is only for black people, but this is the mission of the organization is for black people, and if you want to come join in, you can. So that, I mean, that's the way I look at it. I don't knock her for joining, and then I don't even knock her for winning. It's just, did she have the best costume? We can all, I mean, whether they were black or white, Hispanic, we can
Yeah.
always argue, were they the best costume? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see it more as I don't have a problem with her coming to. I don't have a problem with people like white people coming to Blerdcon, obviously. But I feel like the con was created to kind of like uplift, you know, black nerds, black cosplayers, black artists, stuff like that. I feel like the contest should kind of be like a space held for black people to be able to show off their skills. You know,
Sure,
we
yeah.
could have left that open for the POCs. Is this
I
opinion.
So Blerdcon actually when
That's
like when I
amazing.
first went, it was supposed to be like inclusive of any sort of marginalized groups in nerdy fandoms. So they just encompassed it all in Blerdcon. So people with LGBTQ plus in their community or people with different abled bodies. It was also a celebration for them as well. So when I first saw who won, I was like, okay, maybe this person falls under some marginalized category. So I wasn't too sure, but I knew for fact that I didn't think that was the best cosplay there. So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
at the forefront of my mind. So I was under the impression that they were marginalized in some manner, but I mean, you're still benefiting from the biggest privilege of all. So
Yeah. I just upset. So yeah, it's mainly, it comes down to mainly the cosplay, the choice of cosplay, and the fact that it wasn't the best one. And then I just really quickly want to read what the judge said. Or actually, James, can you read what the judge said? Do you have it?
I don't have it pulled up.
Okay.
I can pull it up, but
From what I remember, she was like defending her decision or his decision.
Yeah, but she was like
Mm.
ultra defending her decision. When she
Yeah.
was, like,
not just
outside-
defending, but coming for people's throats.
Yeah, coming. For,
So
you
this
have-
judge, Dax exclamation point cosplayer. I'm seeing a lot of y'all out here sharing the post about the winner of the Blerdcon costume contest. Most of the shares I'm seeing are from people who weren't there. As one of the judges, let me say, yes, I would have preferred the winner be black. But on the other hand, I was there to judge the craftsmanship and work. What? Should the dude who made a dragon tail out of single Pringles can and construction paper win just because he's black? Maybe several cosplayers wearing the basic store-bought clothes. Listen, I'm all for supporting and promoting black cosplayers, but at the same time, I'm not going to blow smoke almost up someone's behind just because they showed up today. And to answer your question, yes, the winner made absolutely every piece of her costume by hand. Yes, the dress was hand-dyed silk. And yes, she spent all day in a effing hoop skirt and 3 petticoats that were also handmade. So sorry if that doesn't stack up next to a Halloween costume that came out of a bag.
I take issue with the fact that she like bashed everybody else in her.
Yeah, I don't think you had to dunk on people to say, like, not only did you not win, but your costume sucked. That was totally unnecessary.
That was-
And like, my thing is like, did you watch her make this dress? How the frick do you know? it was
Word,
handmade?
right?
Like everybody can say theirs is handmade,
Yeah.
even if it looks store bought. I say
Word.
my stuff is handmade. What do you mean?
Like,
Somebody
yeah.
handmade it.
Like,
Right.
honestly, like props to her for making it, but like I don't care like how long it took you to make it. I just care how it looks. Like
Right.
if somebody got this from a store and it looks better than yours, like I'm sorry, like that's the winner. Like I don't care how long you spent sewing and like, come on.
Yeah, the guy in the
That's
Flygon
the-
costume that was handmade. So his tail did fall off on stage. And I mean, it was kind of funny, but that was probably like his first ever cosplay. He was probably super proud of it. And then
Yeah.
now one of the judges saying this about your costume. I'm sure he's probably like, man, I'm never cosplaying again. So
Yeah.
then the other people that probably
Yeah.
lost
That sucks.
that had their Halloween costumes, quote unquote,
Mhm.
I'm sure they probably feel crummy now that, you know, one of the judges has let out how they feel about these people's cosplays.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful. I hope they don't ask her to be a judge like again.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sheds a light on who they're hiring as like people to represent the company at Blerdcon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put my bid in next year as a judge.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I'll
yeah,
have some
we should-
cosplay
we should
experience
try to be a
after
judge.
Nerd
yo,
for
they
Speed
should
this
have the
weekend.
Blerds and Nerds be judges of Blerdcon, straight up.
What? That'd be dope.
That was good. But I think that she really did make her dress because her name on Twitter is this Twitter? Her name on Twitter is Night at Princess Dress Sewing. So maybe she did make it.
Yeah, dress
So
sewing
she's
in
a
her name.
professional
Okay.
sewer.
All right.
Maybe she did make it, but still, like, there were other cosplays that were better. But she said, the judges are the ones who made the decision on who won, and I greatly respect all of their opinions, and I'm so thankful that they thought my cosplay was well made enough to even consider winning. That being said, it still boils down to I entered a contest as a white woman at Blerdcon. I took an opportunity away from a Black cosplayer. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry for invading a space I shouldn't have. And I know I have no one to blame for that mistake, but myself. I'm also sorry to all the people who I've hurt in the process. I know no amount of apologies can fix what I've done, but I'm truly deeply sorry. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she needed to. She was like, and yes, I recognize I should have stepped down sooner and more importantly, not entered at all. I don't know really if she had to apologize. I feel like the judges need to apologize for this one judge's apology. I feel like they need to apologize as a collective group because that was kind of messed up. But that's what she said. At least she's taking accountability for it, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, I think moving forward, we probably won't see any non-Black people in the Blerdcon costume contest, either by choice or by like they say, hey guys, this is a celebration of Black cosplayers.
Yeah, maybe. But are you Are you guys seeing that they're now like putting the Blerdcon logo on those slavery engagement photos? Did you guys see that?
Oh man, I saw that.
Because they're trying to equate the two things. You didn't see the slavery engagement photos?
I saw it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait,
I thought I sent it to you or you sent it to me or something.
Jaja, you didn't see the slavery engagement photos?
Nah.
Come on, Jaja. Wait, come on. Really?
So they put the Blerdcon. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Let me.
What, is this a TikTok?
No, it's not. It was literally going around all last week. It was all anybody was talking about. Hold on, let me try to find it. Because that's when
there was this slavery graduation photos that I had seen.
What is
during
going
like
on
graduation season? Are we trying to reclaim slavery as a good thing now or something?
No.
It's very strange to see.
Listen, we just got Juneteenth recognized, so you know they're gonna try and like make fun of it and diminish how much it means, because that's all I see.
Oh, hold on, I got it. Hold on, let me show you. All right.
Slavery graduation and Juneteenth,
Yeah.
Listen, slavery is not something that should be like, you can't reclaim slavery.
Yeah.
Stop it.
We're not going to glorify that in any manner.
Right.
Okay. Can you see this?
Right. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so here's the first photo. This is their engagement shoot. So here's photo one. Here's a second.
Oh, no.
Here's a second photo.
Nah, that's a Black guy and a white girl?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Here's the third one.
That's a real thing?
Yes, it is. And then this is the caption. This is the caption from the photo where they blocked out her name so that people can come to her on the internet. This is the real caption. This is the caption. 1842. Days passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was part of the family. That's the caption.
What? Get the frick out of here. That dude should be freaking ashamed of himself.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
So anyway, back to the point I was making. People have made a joke out of this and Blerdcon awarding the cosplay contest to a white person, and now they're equating the two things together.
Funny thing is, there was that wedding during the cosplay contest.
Oh God.
There was a wedding during the cosplay contest?
There was. It was a Black couple, however, but there was an actual wedding, like a pastor and all. So.
Oh wow.
Oh yes.
That's crazy.
That is disgusting.
I feel like they did that on purpose to go viral. Like,
that's what I thought too.
They're about to start selling merch soon, Jaja.
They might as well.
That's not the right thing to go viral for, though. I don't know why you would want to associate yourself with that. And as a photographer, I don't know why you would really do that photo shoot. But
yeah,
have some integrity. But whatever.
That's incredible.
Anyway, on to more problematic.
I want to know whose idea was that, his or hers?
Apparently,
that's what I said too.
There's rumors going around that it was his mom's idea. I don't know if that's true though.
His mom's idea.
I don't know. People on Twitter are just saying stuff. I don't know. Because they blocked out her Instagram, so we don't really know who it is.
If it was her idea, then that's really twisted and sick. And if it was his idea, that's really twisted and sick as well. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just weird.
If it was her idea, then that means that the sunken place is a real thing and that he is in it. Because I don't know why you would agree to that. I don't know.
Exactly.
He's under some kind of spell. Anyway, on to more problematic things. Activision is being sued by the state of California because Activision is being associated with frat boy-like environment, sexual harassment. What else? Sorry, I had it open.
Who would have thought Activision was out there harassing the women workers?
Oh, sexual harassment.
I would.
It's not surprising to me. It's a male-dominated company, and I think it's like 20% of the workforce are female. So
Right.
you have these bro-y people just sitting around developing their games all day.
But I was gonna say that, like, with today's climate, it's like every company should be like looking out for that, trying to like straighten that up. But the article I was reading, I think the last paragraph was saying that the company is different today or something like that. But that's crazy to think that at any point that they would be doing stuff like, what were they doing? Cube crawls, like going to each female's cube and harassing them some type of way. And there was a woman who killed herself on vacation with her boss, or like there was some crazy stuff.
They were sharing photos of her, and like they said, like the male, like the managers and stuff, they would come in drunk and then just delegate like all the work to the women.
While they play video games.
Play video games. Yeah, exactly. All day. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they would engage in sexual banter and joke openly about rape, among other things. It's just disgusting, guys. Come on. People need to do better than this in 2021. Like, come on. And that's just really sad.
Too comfortable at work.
Way too comfortable. And like, I don't really know.
They're making too much money is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You got World of Warcraft, people still paying subscriptions for that.
Word.
They don't know what to do with themselves.
So yeah, it's disgusting. And like, I don't really know how people still think behaving like that is okay in this climate and that they won't get caught. I don't really know why. That's the thing.
How can you play Overwatch now, Gyasi?
That's what you were saying earlier.
Gyasi?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why, like, the head of Overwatch, I think his name like Jeff Kaplan or something. He left like a while back, so who knows what Overwatch 2 is looking like.
Yeah, you got to be the agent of change. You're a developer. You got to go in there and create a new culture from scratch.
I do.
First, get Game Builder Garage and make a couple practice games, and then put that on your resume. They'll be hiring you.
It's true.
With that.
But I hope the state of California wins the lawsuit. They probably will. But yeah, shame on you, Activision. That's it's terrible. Sorry guys, I lost my train of thought.
Well, they're losing money. People stopping playing WoW. A lot of people going to play Final Fantasy 14 apparently.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like one of the biggest like WoW streamers, he like left to go play Final Fantasy.
Oh good. That's good.
That's good. Yeah, I was gonna say they need to take some type of hit for this.
Yeah. I see a lot of people leaving, but I also see a lot of the problematic nerds staying.
Yeah.
But in today's culture is like, well, that WoW streamer, he's gonna quit for like what, a week or a month maybe, and then
he's gonna go back.
Someone's gonna reach out to him and say, hey, we're doing these things, and then they'll be back.
Like that man been playing that game for like 10 plus years or something, like probably since it came out. So I don't think he's gonna just stop cold like that.
WoW is addicting. Gyasi, you used to be addicted to WoW back in the day.
Yeah, I know. You know.
But you stopped. So if you can stop, other people can stop too.
Exactly. Just get out. Just get out your mom's basement, throw the Cheetos away, the Mountain Dew, and then change your life. Take a shower,
That's literally what that.
Exactly. That's what you got to do, man. Go get a haircut. You don't need to be fun.
Yeah, because me and Gyasi were our childhood friends, so like it used to be so hard to get like him and like our other friends to go outside because they were literally always playing WoW. It was just very
man. I was in a raid out here. I was busy. I was doing dungeons. I was questing.
It was really bad.
Doing my thing.
When you get called for those raids, you gotta go. Like,
Yeah,
that's it.
exactly. Otherwise, you get kicked out the guild. You're like, oh, like every night, like every Tuesday night when the raids reset, you gotta be there.
Right. They take attendance and everything. They know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's too much, man. Like as I got older, like I got things to do, responsibilities and all this. Like you can't be playing these games like all day. Like it's ridiculous.
I wish, but life is not that simple anymore.
Mhm.
But moving on from that, a Dead Space remake was also announced. This is the era of
Ooh,
remakes,
cool.
both in movies and in video games. So now we're getting Dead Space for
You like Dead
PS5,
Space, Shannon?
Xbox, PC. What happened?
I said you like Dead Space. I thought you were
No.
scared of Dead Space.
I am. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just
No.
talking about it for the news.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like Dead Space either. I was kind of scared of that game too. I'm not gonna lie.
I played it for a little while, and like not even really a little while. I got like maybe 10 minutes in, and I had to turn it off. It's too much. The noises, like the sound, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Have either of you played Dead Space, Jaja or James?
I haven't.
I played it a little bit like you. I didn't finish it, nowhere near finishing it. But like I like the horror games that they make. It's just I gotta be in the mood for it, and I gotta play them in the complete darkness with the volume up or something, like to fully experience the horror.
Why
Jaja needs to be immersed.
Right.
You have to be real immersed.
I mean, that's what those type of games are for. Like, you know what I mean?
Would you ever play a VR horror game? Like, would you ever play a VR?
Of course.
Oh Lord, no.
I haven't, but I would.
I would not. So I'm the complete opposite. If I'm forced to play a horror game, I have to play it in the complete daylight with sounds of birds chirping outside. That's how I
Word, same.
I cannot play it in the dark because
You gotta get the real experience. Like they try to scare you and stuff. You don't remember being scared by like Resident Evil, like the stuff that popped out at you and stuff like that? You never got scared?
I don't play Resident Evil games. The only thing I'm not gonna say I played Resident Evil Village because I didn't. I watched somebody's full playthrough of Resident Evil Village. That's what I did. And like that game actually isn't that scary. I would play that game even though I already watched it. I already know what happens, but that game wasn't that scary. But I'm not a horror game person. The anxiety is too much for me. I can't. It would take me forever to finish it. So it's just not. But if you were a fan of Dead Space, you can now play it on because I think Dead Space was it only an Xbox game when it first came out?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
It might be on everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know it was on Xbox. I don't know about anything else.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's going to be out for PS5, Xbox, and PC, and there's not going to be any microtransactions or anything like that. So,
nice.
Hooray for the Dead Space fans. So the next two things that we have in the rundown, I'm gonna let somebody else talk about them because those are the things I didn't look at. Jaja, you go ahead. You
run it down. What's the next thing?
Henry Cavill story and the Loki deleted scenes, which I sadly didn't get.
Oh, okay. The Henry Cavill story. They were saying that these are all rumors, that he was meeting with some Marvel execs talking about a character that he can play in the Marvel universe. I guess he's over there at DC looking at his check. The bank account must be getting empty, but he's looking to join the Marvel universe. How do you feel about that? The DC character swapping over?
I don't blame him. DC's not
doing, or not DC characters, but the actors.
DC's not doing him justice over there. So he wants to be where all the success is.
And I think it's in the rundown too. We were talking about Michael B. Jordan becoming Superman. So like they're doing, both sides are doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Flip flop. Yeah. I don't blame Henry Cavill for wanting to come over here. Marvel is obviously the superior company when it comes to it. So I'm not.
I just hate that there's like, on the DC side, like when you think of Superman, you think of like 5 different actors. When you think of Batman, you think of like 10 different actors. Like Marvel, when you think of Iron Man, there's only one person you think about. The Hulk maybe like 3 or 4.
No, the Hulk is only right now, currently. I mean, if you're an older person and you remember, I don't even remember who. I barely think about Edward Norton as a Hulk, really. Like not really.
I'm even going back further than him. The first guy who did the Hulk.
I never saw the original Hulk, so. But I guess sometimes you might think of like more than one person.
Yeah.
But that's it though, really, because they don't, they're not a reboot mess. They don't feel the need to reboot their movies. So
Right.
that's
And
it.
nothing's
Who do you
been
think who do you think he could play?
I forgot who they were saying in the video, but I don't know, some type of Superman type character, somebody with a cape and couldn't fly. Any character like that.
Maybe we're getting the Marvel DC crossover.
Ooh,
Nah, I'm kidding.
that's
I
too,
highly
it's too
doubt
early
that.
for that. It's too
Too
early.
much?
I don't know. In the multiverse, that would make sense though. This would be the time to do that, but that's too much. That's too much. Maybe he could play Adam. Maybe you think
Right.
you think they're gonna, if they're still planning on incorporating him in some way in Guardians 3, he could play him. We'll see though.
Or like
Yeah, there's so many characters.
who's that? Nova from the Nova Corps.
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be cool.
There's a lot of people he can play. There's a lot of caped individuals that still
A
have
lot of cute individuals.
As long as they can fly and have a cape, he's good.
And a mustache.
He's trying to keep his mustache this time.
Oh man, that CGI over his upper lip was really bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, I'm saying not surprised. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but people have already crossed over from DC. Not Ryan. I was about to say Ryan Gosling. Ryan Reynolds. Because he was in Green Lantern, and then he was able to cross over successfully into Marvel. So it's not too late for him to travel.
There's
Do
room
we
for
know what
everybody.
Do we know what the next DC movie is gonna be?
No.
We
I
don't
think
know.
Adam with The Rock. I think.
Okay,
Oh no.
yeah,
Suicide
might be
Squad's
not.
about to come out. Suicide Squad's coming out this month.
Oh yeah, it's like a
Okay.
reboot.
I think
I'm
Shazam
actually looking forward to
Shazam 2 is coming out.
That looks good. So it looks like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna watch that when it comes out.
Yeah.
I
There's
think it's
definitely a lot
coming
of
out.
roles in Marvel though for people to like Henry Cavill.
Mhm.
Marvel's like come to death row.
We hot right now.
Mhm. And the Loki deleted scenes. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to watch them. What did we miss? What was deleted? That was
So funny story. I'm watching my YouTube channels and they're doing like Loki reviews, and they're coming up with like they're saying the deleted scenes for every episode. I'm sitting there like, how are you guys know what the deleted scenes are like already? But there's a whole show on Disney Plus. It's called Assembled.
Yeah, Assembled.
And
I watched that.
it shows the making of the shows, and I think that is dope because like even before the shows came out, I was watching the other show, Marvel Legends, where it goes character by character, and it would give you like a breakdown of their whole history in the Marvel universe. So you didn't have to see not one movie. If you just watch that show and then jump into the shows, you would know enough of what you need to know.
And those episodes are pretty short too for Legends. It's like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they showed a lot of like scenes with what is his Jonathan Majors. He was explaining He Who Remains and how his character, he was trying to like paint a broad canvas with the character because he's supposed to be very ambiguous. We're not supposed to know his intentions and stuff. And since he's like the end game character, you're like all the Kangs are like, he wanted to be able to like, especially with the Kang that's coming, he's saying that Kang is like the, what's the word? The antithesis, the total opposite of He Who Remains. So it's like he's gonna play off that, and I don't know. I'm still coming off a Loki high, so I can talk about Loki all day still.
Yeah, there were Wizard of Oz comparisons. The Man Behind the Curtain. There were have some comparisons there, and then some breakdowns of like He Who Remains outfit, sort of like what time pieces, different pieces of his outfit were from. I mean, time periods that his pieces of outfits were from. So it was pretty cool. And then explaining some of the things that were in the background of the Citadel, even the design of the Citadel, like why it was designed the way it was designed to look like the inside of a clock. So just a lot of cool Easter egg type of things that maybe we wouldn't have noticed watching it, but if someone explained it like, hey, this is why this is that way, and you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you can appreciate it a little more.
Yeah.
I read that he also voiced the voices of the robotic timekeepers too, even though they didn't talk that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
He did. And then
I can't wait to see the different versions of him though. Because I feel like people would say like he's kind of like jokey, but like when we see the different versions of him, like his acting is probably gonna be crazy and like he's gonna be like, totally different personality. So
I feel like the Kang the Conqueror is gonna be super, super serious.
Yeah,
no bullshit, like straight serious. And he was saying that he was pulling from like Willy Wonka from the Chocolate Factory,
Mm.
and a couple other characters for He
okay.
Who Remains, like like the Wizard of Oz, like James said, and so I don't know. I feel like he's gonna do a great job with Kang, and hopefully we get a lot of different versions of Kang.
Yeah, exactly.
This was definitely a good casting choice. So they definitely did a good job with that. So I'm looking forward to what he does.
I love the memes though about that episode. It was like, oh, the TVA is a black-owned business. They was like support black-owned businesses. The TVA.
Oh, that is funny.
That's hilarious.
It was so good.
Of course, Sylvie wants to take down the TVA.
Right?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's funny. That's so true.
Funny.
Yeah, you can make jokes for days with that one.
I'm kind of sad Loki's over. It's kind of sad, but what if starts in a couple weeks? So
yeah, then we get a season 2 of Loki.
Yeah, in 2023 or 2022, whenever that is. I don't know.
There's enough Marvel content to last us till then.
Yeah, I know there is. There's a ton of Marvel content to last us till then. I hope it's all just as good as Loki was. But I was gonna say something that Jaja said. Oh yeah, Assembled is really good. If you guys haven't seen it, or the fans, if any of you haven't seen Assembled, and you're interested in how the shows are made, they do one for each. It's like a documentary. It's like an hour long on how the shows are made, and it usually gets released the week after each show is over. So there's one for WandaVision, there's one for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and there's one for Loki out right now. So if you're interested in that, something to watch, because Loki's one was really good. But Jonathan Majors was only in that one for a couple minutes. Did you watch it, Jaja?
It was only in the Assembled episode?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see the Assembled episode.
Oh, never mind. I'll pull out my phone. Yeah. It happens every week. Be right back.
Oh, did you guys see there's a new Dragon Ball Super movie coming out?
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Dragon Ball Superheroes.
Superheroes.
What's it about?
So it was just a super brief teaser trailer, but it was just showing the animation, which looked absolutely beautiful, by the way. But it was just Goku and like taking up a fighting stance per usual. But no story reveal just yet.
Yeah.
I mean, is there ever a story?
Dragon Ball? Nah, not really. There's some new threat that Goku can only beat.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the manga's still going. Like, I could tell you what just recently happened to the manga, even though I didn't read it. YouTube spoiled it for me. Vegeta's the most powerful guy again.
Really?
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, he mastered. I think he mastered like the God of Destruction power or whatever.
I did see pictures of that. He looked like kind of like Beerus. Yeah, he
got like
no eyebrows. Yeah,
he got purple hair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I definitely seen that, but I didn't know what that picture was of. Like, I thought it was like a fan made picture or something.
But they've gone through like 2 or 3 big bads in the manga after where Super left off. So
yeah, cool.
There's definitely another season coming. Yeah.
Nice. I can't wait for that because Super was good. I really like Super.
Right.
It's taking a long time though, because when did Super end? Like 4 years ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing a pattern of dropping a movie and then a season and then, another movie and then more episodes.
Yeah. It's been a while.
I think they like that pattern.
Yeah. I don't know where to go to next. So yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Michael B. Jordan is supposed to produce. He doesn't know it doesn't say if he's going to be in it or not, but he's going to produce and potentially star in a Black Superman limited series for HBO Max. I just really feel like they're driving this Black Superman thing. Because like, if it's not going to be part of the DCEU, then what are we doing right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool to see. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what is the point.
I mean, we got Brightburn. So I was like, why not?
I mean, in the article, they said in the past, he's like auditioned for Superman. They were trying to get him to be Superman, or this version of Superman is going to be like an alternate version of Earth or something like that. I don't know how their multiverse works.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
all over the place.
They don't really explain it, so
yeah. I think this Superman character is Black, like in canon. So this one makes sense to have, so that you don't have to like force to like have a Black Superman. We can just have a character that's already Black and then tell their story, which I think we should have more of for sure.
We should. He should have a do-rag cape though.
No.
Like a long do-rag, like you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
Speaking of do
I don't
rags, you just reminded me of the scene with LeBron James in a do rag in Space Jam 2. That was pretty funny.
What? I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember
When he was
that.
talking to his son.
I probably blocked that out. I probably mentally blocked that out. Like, why does LeBron have a do-rag on? Like,
So you don't really
For
want
what
Superman to
purpose?
have a do-rag on. Come on now.
like a really low, like as a cape, like, you know?
No.
Josh, he's creating an original character.
Word, exactly. I'm fine with the shit.
Would you want Michael B. Jordan to be the Superman, or would you want somebody else to do it? You guys know how I feel about Michael B. Jordan. I think he's overrated. So I feel like somebody else could do it.
I like Michael B. Jordan. I
feel like somebody else could be Superman. Another Black person.
Like who?
I feel like there's a lot of people who could be Superman.
There's a lot of people. There is. I don't have anyone else.
But the person I just thought of at the top of my head, Idris Elba.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
He's Superman, too old. But like he would definitely be a good Green Lantern. Like he would be a dope Green Lantern.
I feel like he's getting too old now. He might be aging out in superheroes.
Yeah, but they could use the de-aging technology, whatever.
But he's already in Suicide Squad as somebody else, so it'll be weird if he's also like.
Oh yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a huge roster of young, talented Black males that can be Superman with better acting skills. Sorry, it sounds like I'm different, but I'm not.
It sounds like you're hating on it. Bro. Is there something you want to tell us?
I think he's overrated. Listen, I'm not ashamed to say this.
Oh, and Jaja, like now that you mentioned Space Jam, like they brought out MJ in Space Jam, and it was Michael B. Jordan.
You lying. In the movie?
At the end,
oh
right?
my God.
At the end, they were like losing, right? They was like, oh, like we need somebody like to boost our morale. Like we got MJ, and it was Michael B. Jordan.
I'm so mad. Like that movie did not feel like a sequel at all. Like all the cartoons are like, oh, this looks familiar, this basketball stuff. Like it's like they couldn't say Michael Jordan's name or something like that, which is probably true because
probably didn't want nothing to do with it.
The check wasn't big enough, huh?
Right. Or like how the NBA games for years couldn't put MJ in the games. And you still can't put Charles Barkley in an NBA game.
Why? Why does he not want to be in an NBA game?
I don't know. So, I mean, either he owns or somebody owns his likeness.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Space Jam was bad. That's really corny. That's what happened at the end. Thank you for sharing that, Jossie. Because
gotcha, yeah.
Now Shannon will never see it.
Well,
right. That makes me want to watch it so much more.
I wasn't gonna watch it.
Oh, but the thing that I forgot to say earlier was that the animation was really, really good. Like seeing how Bugs Bunny, those cartoons would look today, I liked how the animation looked.
Oh, did you? Because I feel like a lot of people had mixed reviews on the animation. So
no, the animation was on point.
Nice.
Okay, cool. How was Zendaya as Lola Bunny? Was she good?
I didn't get up to that.
Oh, Jocelyn.
I forgot it was her, to be honest. I forgot it was Zendaya.
All right, and then so Michaela Cole is set to join the cast of Black Panther in an undisclosed role. Do you guys know who Michaela Cole is?
No.
Yeah.
You know, Jossie, didn't you watch Chewing Gum, or have you never seen Chewing Gum?
Oh yeah, I've seen like an episode or two.
Yeah, that's the actress from Chewing Gum, and then I May Destroy You more recently. So there's a rumor, and I don't know if this rumor is true, that they are ousting Letitia Wright. Is that your name? Letitia, because of anti-vaxxing things. So that's a rumor. So I don't know if it's true, but that is what I read. I read an article about this, that she is apparently going to be ousted because she has been spreading anti-vax rhetoric. So that would be horrible if that's true, because you can't have a recasted or potentially no Chadwick Boseman and also a recasted.
Yeah, they can't recast her. Like, come on.
A recasted Shuri, huh?
I say, yeah, they can't. They can't recast her too. That's ridiculous.
They can't. But like, they're not disclosing what role Michaela Cole is going to have, and so they've been putting clues together, and I think that she was casted to replace her.
I don't want to see her as Shuri, though. I don't want to.
That's crazy.
It's a fan theory. I don't know if it's true. That would be horrible though. They can't do that. They can't do that. This movie's already gonna be like so shaky as it is. You know what I mean? So,
If it was in the future and it's like Shuri's older now, this is what she looks like, that would kind of make sense. But that was
what is?
Damn.
I mean,
I-
only a little.
Who do you
bit.
think's gonna become the Black Panther?
I have no clue. I
Michael
thought it was gonna be
Jordan.
Shuri, but you can't have Shuri recast and then have that Shuri be the Black Panther. You know what I mean? That's just
Right.
Michael Jordan
It could-
never died. Now he's
It
a
could
Black
be his
Panther.
love interest too. She was kind of cool.
yeah. But in the comics,
Or-
did Shuri become the Black Panther in the comics at one point?
Right.
yeah.
I feel like right now we're in uncharted territory. They can literally do anything because of what happened, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Like they probably gonna have to just make it up.
You think they'll break from canon?
What is that?
A little bit. I think they have to.
Oh.
Because right now it's broke
Mhm.
without T'Challa.
That's true. That's very true.
I do think a woman is gonna get it though.
Mhm. You think that, there's also rumors that they might recast him in general. Do you think that? Would you be okay with a recast?
No, I would not be okay with that.
Okay.
Not at all. Let him have that role. Like, if anything, do some corniness where you pull in like a variant Black Panther or something.
A variant.
But
Yeah.
don't tell me that's my T'Challa. Like I'm not gonna feel it at all.
They gotta have Lakeith show up. as Black
Yeah.
Panther.
They should. What they should do is they should ask the people from DC what they would do and just do the opposite.
That would also.
I feel like these.
They definitely would recast.
Yeah, they would. They would. They don't care. They don't care, unfortunately.
They would reboot. That's what they would do.
But I really hope that's not true. I hope that Letitia Wright is not being fired.
Nah, she was way too funny in that Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
She
but
was the best.
she does have anti-vax views, and it doesn't seem like something that Disney would align with. So I feel like it's not super far off, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
But I just hope not.
But that's enough to get you fired though. Like
I'm saying like
Well, now it is because like now all these companies, like if you're a healthcare worker now, if you're not vaccinated, you're gonna get fired from your job. The NFL, they're saying that you have to as it has to be a forced forfeit if you are responsible for a COVID outbreak. Like all these things, like people are trying to impose their little vaccine mandates like everywhere now. So I feel
Yeah.
like
So it wasn't just that she was saying like the vaccine is wrong. She was saying that Lucifer is in the vaccine because there was like some
crazy stuff
luciferine.
like that.
okay.
Yeah. So it was
so she's
it was a step
Got it.
beyond just
She's
anti-vaccine.
on the mark of the beast people. Okay.
Got it.
And what's her
Crazy.
face? What's her face that played what's her face in The Mandalorian? She got fired for saying crazy
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not very surprising if it's true because Disney has
True,
fired
yeah.
people for saying crazy stuff like that online.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So sorry that I don't remember her name, guys. I don't remember.
It's not that important. The brolic white woman from The Mandalorian. Her.
Yeah.
What's her face?
What's her face from The Mandalorian?
Mhm.
She got fired for the same reason. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
This wouldn't surprise me. It would just be very disappointing. But if she's saying stuff like that, then it's kind of just like I don't know.
You can't help her. Yeah, exactly. Like she's blind. Come on, just get the vaccine, do the movie, please. Like,
Well, she's not gonna get the vaccine if she thinks that.
I know she's not. Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm
she's
saying. She's
very
gonna
far
have
away
to.
Yeah.
Listen,
She's gonna have to
Disney
do the movie.
Disney's on a streak for firing people for what they put on their social media, especially if you're of color. You know what I mean? If you saw what happened to Paul Pierce recently, I don't know if you've seen that. But you gotta be careful when you put on your social media.
Yeah. Yeah, girls twerking in the background. Like he didn't care. He didn't want his job. Paul Pierce was like, "Yo, I don't care. I got the money."
That was the best video I've ever seen.
It was.
And he immediately got a job after to do the same thing. They're like, yo, you can whatever you did in that video, you can come do that same exact thing. We'll pay you.
That's what happens when you get bought by Disney. Like 1 second you were working for ESPN and like that stuff could have went, but then you get purchased by this huge family conglomerate, and now all of a sudden you have to lock up your social media. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if it's a good thing to get purchased by Disney or not. So
It's not. They shouldn't be allowed to purchase any. They shouldn't be allowed to purchase any more companies. Honestly,
they shouldn't. But yeah, it's kind of sad. So I guess we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. I feel like that news is gonna break if it's true or not. I feel like we'll know soon enough. Or they could just wait until the movie comes out and not tell anybody, so they can still make their box office money. And then just have people find out when they get there. I don't know. But I feel sorry for Ryan Coogler, because if that's true, then he has a lot to deal with at the moment.
yeah, he's probably stressed.
I heard the script for that movie has gone through a lot of rewrites because they're trying to figure out like what to do.
Man, Ryan Coogler stressed out playing Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I remember he plays that randomly. It was an interview with him, like he likes to play Stardew Valley or something like that. Yeah, de-stressing, building his farm.
All right. Moving on. Well, let's wrap it up quickly. Jordan Peele has a new movie coming out. It's called Nope. Daniel Kaluuya is going to be in it again. So I was wondering if it was a sequel to Get Out, since he's the same actor. But I don't know. We'll see. We don't know much about it.
Palmer.
There's a cloud in the sky with a what is it coming out of the cloud? A kite?
It's like a string with colorful flags. It looks like
it's like the carnival flags.
Yeah. So don't really know what it's about. Don't know when it's coming out.
Definitely going to see it though.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, I trust the things he makes.
He's on the street.
Yeah.
When does Candyman come out?
He's like the Spike Lee of
totally forgot about Candyman.
Yeah, doesn't Candyman come out before
Wasn't that supposed to come out? Didn't that get delayed? I thought it was supposed to come out already.
Yeah. Gotta check on that.
Pandemic delay.
Sure.
I forgot all about that. August 27th.
Oh, it's in a month.
Right around the corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, well, that's that for people looking forward to that movie. And then he has this next movie probably coming out in another year or so. Does anyone have anything else?
Yes, our friends at Plus Ultra Entertainment are having Nerd for Speed this weekend coming up. I'll be there in cosplay, so be on the lookout for my cool cosplay.
And I definitely won't be there now, so I'm sorry, but James will be there. But James will be there, representing the podcast. So look for him.
In my best cosplay attempt, Blerdcon judges, please take it easy on me. It is a homemade costume.
All hand sewn.
Don't bash him.
What is it gonna be, like a con? Like
so it's go-karts, so like the Need for Speed, but Nerd for Speed, go-karts in cosplay, and then like party type vibes. So.
That sounds like an amazing time.
For sure. Yeah, I keep seeing they keep dropping trailers from the last one that they had, and it looked like so much fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to going to that.
I imagine it looks like Mario Kart.
It does remind me of that.
Characters in go-karts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome though.
Please go to that if you're in the DMV area, if you have easy access to the DMV area, and support them. Also wanted to point out that Indra from Gerd Clothing, who we had on a couple episodes back, she is having a new release of a whole bunch of new anime inspired merch for her line, and that goes live on July 31st. So look out for that if you're following her. And if you're not following Gerd Clothing, then make sure to do that, because all her new merch looks dope. And I think that our promo code still works, Blerdsnerds 2021. So you can use that when the stuff drops on the 31st. So look out for that. And then as always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and rate, review, subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Gyasi.
And I'm Jaja.
Oh my God. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.
It all sounds the same. I'm gonna have to go